Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is so exciting. I will be talking about my new Etsy shop, what I will be selling, when it will be launching, plans for the future, all of that stuff. Very excited to share with you guys today. But before we get into that, question of the day. If you could start your own business, or if you could have your own Etsy shop, what would you sell? And if you already have one, let me know what you sell in the comments down below. And let's go ahead and get into it. So starting a small business is something that I have wanted to do for a really long time. It has been something that my family and I have always joked around about. Even back when there was a Blockbuster, I remember my dad joking and being like, oh, we should open up our own video rental store. Like, it's just always been something that we've talked about and have joked around about like every couple of years. In fact, just a few months ago, there was a Christmas tree farm for sale right up the road from us, which we got our Christmas tree from a couple years ago, and we came this close to buying that and having a Christmas tree farm. But it always seemed so big. It always seemed like such a huge undertaking to start a business, and I think that's because we always had like these big dreams, you know? We were like, oh, we should start a brunch place, like starting a restaurant. That is a huge undertaking. That's a big business. Owning a Christmas tree farm, that's a huge undertaking. That's a big business. So I got on the small business side of TikTok, and it's amazing. If you haven't been there, I very much recommend it. But it very much inspired me to finally do something and finally have a small business, but something that is legitimately like small to start out with. So yeah, I decided to finally go for it. And so then came the decision of like what my business would be, like what would I sell. I had come up with this idea back in January that each month, it was kind of a goal of mine for the year. Each month I would try a new hobby. It would probably be some kind of craft related hobby because that's the kind of things that I like to do. January, I started with candle making, but I really liked it, and I really liked the idea of all that you could do with candles and like all the different scents that you can make. And so then I thought about it, and I'm like, I'm actually more of a wax melt girl myself. I have been for a while. I love wax melts. And so I decided to try my hand at making wax melts, and I was actually pretty good at it. I loved it. I decided, I'm like, you know what? I think that this could be what I start my small business with. So let me introduce you to my brand. My brand is called Sunshine Scents. It is something, that is a name that actually took me a little while to come to on what I wanted my brand or business name to be. I included keywords that I might want to include in my brand, and I have been trying to put freckled or freckles in my brand for years. I tried with this channel, and then when I started my fitness channel, which I no longer have, but when I started my fitness channel, I tried to incorporate freckles into that brand name. And so when I started this, I was like, freckles, I can finally put freckles somewhere, or redhead or something. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to include like traits of myself, if I wanted to include my name in it. And so I was like, freckled fragrance, freckled fragrance. As the days went by and I kept saying it, I was like, that sounds weird. No freckles, still. I wanted my brand to invoke like brightness and happiness and like good vibes. So I had like good day written down. I had good vibes, sunshine. I even was inspired by BTS a little bit. I put love yourself as one of my possible keywords. So I finally, like, one day I was like, oh, sunshine scents. That's cool, because I also didn't know if I wanted to, I knew that I didn't want to put wax melts into my brand name because I want to expand to more than just wax melts at some point. And I feel like wax melts is a little too niche, even more so than candle, because I feel like candle companies sell a lot more than just candles, but I feel like just putting wax melts just made it a little too specific. So I decided on sunshine scents, and there you go. That was long. I've got like two different logos. I'm thinking about changing this one right here, just because the longer that I have it on things, the less I like it. I like this one a little bit more. It's a little more like clean and easy to read, I guess. So let me know, which one do you like down in the comments down below. So what shall we do? I lost my notes. So that is the name of my brand. My Etsy shop is called Sunshine Scent by Jamie because, you know, the difficulty of finding a name for social media that has not been taken by other people. So yeah, Sunshine Scent by Jamie is what my Etsy shop is called. I am Sunshine Scents pretty much everywhere else. I do have other social media. I am Sunshine Scents on TikTok. I am sunshine.scents on Instagram. If you would like to follow me on either of those platforms, I would love it. What I'm selling, obviously, wax melts. So I'm starting out just selling wax melts. I will eventually, and we'll talk about kind of where I want to take this in the future. I will eventually sell more than just wax melts, but we're starting a little bit on the easier side, starting with wax melts. Usually wax melts come in the little clamshell containers, but I want it to be as eco-friendly as possible, so I didn't want to have all that plastic packaging. So I decided to do snap bars. So this is what the snap bar looks like. It looks like a little chocolate bar. So it comes with 5 little wax melts that just snap off. For a kind of subtle scent, you can just put 1 in your wax warmer. You do need a wax warmer in order to use these. They have so many different wax warmers out on the market right now. They have ones that you can plug in like directly into your outlet, which looks like this. So like this is really cute, and I bought last year. You could just plug it right into your outlet. Then they also have ones that you can like set on your, like that right there. That is the one I am currently using. I've just set it on my dresser, and then you plug it in and you turn it on a little switch. For a more subtle scent, you can just use 1. If you want something that's a little bit stronger, you can use 2. So each one comes with 5 little wax melts, and they are $6 each and free shipping. So about the future of my brand. Now I am wanting this to become like a full-fledged brand. I am very excited. I'm honestly very excited about the future of this. Like this has me excited more than I think anything else that I have ever done. I'm trying not to get too excited, but I'm also like, you know what? Go ahead and get excited, because I feel like a lot of times when you fully go for something, there is a greater chance of you actually meeting that goal and actually getting what you want, rather than just kind of like, well, I really want this, but I'm gonna like calm down and not get too excited because it might not happen, and blah, 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 and then you kind of like will that into existence. I'm like getting fully excited for this. I'm choosing to be optimistic while still staying realistic. So in the future, I am hoping to also offer candles. I have so many ideas. And that's the thing that's also making me so excited, is that I feel like I have so many ideas and so many different things that I could do in the future, and that just does not happen with me very often. I'm hoping to move into candles and possibly even like room sprays, maybe even soaps. Those look really fun to make. Basically like a full self-care brand is kind of what I want to become. Very excited about where this can go. I'm hoping to eventually start selling at like farmers markets, eventually selling wholesale. So I'm tired of waiting. I really want to introduce you to my products. So let's go ahead. So I will have 8 scents available when I open my shop. This will eventually move into more scents. We'll just see how things go first. I did a lot of research into making candles and wax melts, into opening up a candle wax melt business, what you should have, what you shouldn't have, which Memory Box Candle Co., that is a YouTube channel as well as a like candle brand that has really inspired me like a whole lot, and I'm so thankful for all of her content. So one of the things that she talks about are the 6 types of scents that you can have, and that it's good to have at least 1 in each scent when you initially open. So the categories are fruity, sweet, beachy/clean, masculine, floral, and then earthy/spicy. Let me introduce my scents. So the first scent that I have is one I'm really excited about. This is called Fruity Cereal, and it smells just like Fruity Pebbles. So it has top notes of orange, middle notes of lemon and lavender, and then bottom notes of vanilla and sandalwood. When I say this smells like Fruity Pebbles, it legitimately, take this from somebody who has spent a lot of time eating Fruity Pebbles. Not only in my childhood, I still do. I got a box downstairs. If you love sweet scents, this is definitely for you. If you're not a huge fan of sweet scents, it's probably not. It might be a little too much. I like that it has like little notes of like lavender and sandalwood as well. I think that kind of balances out the sweetness a little bit. I initially was going to put like real Fruity Pebbles in the bottom here, but then I thought it would do fine for actually like making the wax melts. I figured that when you went to actually melt them that you would just end up having like soggy Fruity Pebbles in your wax warmer. So I just made my own little Fruity Pebbles with wax, a different color wax. So that is Fruity Cereal. So the next one is also one of my favorites, and this is surprising because I only got this scent. I get all of my scents and all of my fragrance oils from a brand called The Flaming Candle, who are actually right out of Hiram, Georgia, which is only like an hour away from me. I will eventually move into mixing my own and making my own blends. I'm really excited about that as well. My fragrance oils come straight from The Flaming Candle, and they initially sent this as a sample, and I ended up really loving it. So this is Watermelon Sugar. So this one has top notes of lemon, middle notes of watermelon, and then bottom notes of sugar. Actually, I love it so much. I think that's why I ended up putting those watermelon like sour candies, the Sour Patch watermelon, because it does kind of remind me of that. It is 100% one of my favorites to actually make and to decorate. I really wanted it to look like watermelon, so I put the little black seeds, the little green swirls, and then of course it is itself pink. But that is Watermelon Sugar. And yes, I am playing off the Harry Styles song. The next up, this one is actually my favorite scent. This one is more of a just like clean, fresh scent. This one is what I'm calling Laundry Day. And it has top notes of citrus and peach, middle notes of lily, jasmine, and rose, and then bottom notes of woody, amber, musks. So I love this scent. Like I said, this is my absolute favorite. There's just something about it that smells incredibly like, it smells clean without that chemical scent. It smells like detergent, like a peach lily fragranced detergent, but without the smell of chemicals. By the way, the colorant that I use is mica. I use mica powder, but I use it from a brand called Mad Micas, whose mica powders are ethically sourced, they are cruelty-free and vegan. All right, so then for the next one, I knew that I wanted a Georgia-themed wax melt. So Georgia is known as the peach state, which, fun fact, we are not #1 in the production of peaches. That actually goes to South Carolina, I think, who produces more peaches than we do. We produce a lot of peaches, and they are delicious peaches, but we are actually #1 in pecans. So this is the one that I titled the Peach State. It has top notes of peach, berry, and pineapple, middle notes of magnolia, and then very woody bottom notes. Magnolias, we are known for our magnolia trees in the South. This one definitely has a more floral scent than fruity scent. It's very much like floral with a hint of peach, and I decided to keep it kind of a peachy color, of course. So the next scent was kind of inspired by my mom. My mom is huge into teas. I always get on to her for when she says she needs more teas, and she has like a huge box like this big with teas in it. I'm like, you do not. She loves lavender. And so I decided to have what I call my sleepy time wax melt. It has top notes of bergamot, middle notes of lavender and pine, and then bottom notes of tonka and vanilla. And it also has chamomile in it as well. So this definitely has more of an herbal smell to it that I think people who don't like very sweet smells and very sweet scents will like. It does have a little bit of vanilla, but I think it's very mild. I think this is definitely a good sleepy time scent. And then the next one, I knew that I needed a couple of masculine scents. This one right here is called Chocolate Suede. So this has top notes of herbal and jasmine, middle notes of dark chocolate, suede, and cedarwood, and then bottom notes of patchouli, sandalwood, and amber velvet musks. Love it. And I didn't think that I would. It definitely has a very like warm scent to it, and like kind of a like comforting warm scent that I absolutely love. And I think it's great if you are into those more masculine, like musky, like woody scents. I think this is a perfect one. So this next one is a surprise for me because I thought that this was gonna be a little too sweet, if there is such a thing. So I decided to try out blueberry pancake. I really wanted almost like a brunch themed candle, it smells just like blueberry pancakes. It smells just like, or like a blueberry muffin. It is so delicious. So this is blueberry pancakes. It has top notes of blueberry, peach, and orange zest, middle notes of cinnamon, almond, and coconut, and then bottom notes of condensed milk, sugar, and vanilla musks. Love it. Definitely for people who love the smell of like pastries or baked goods. And then finally, this is my second favorite scent, and this honestly reminds me of my dad quite a bit. I've always said that my dad has like a signature scent, and I've always loved it. I have felt it, that it's just been very comforting for me. He likes wearing cologne. His cologne and his deodorant, like I know sometimes I'll go to get cologne for him, like for a Christmas present, for a birthday present, whatever, and I like smell it, I'm like, no, that doesn't smell like Dad. And I'll like smell another thing, I'm like, no, that doesn't smell like Dad. Let me smell this, and it's like, I'm like, yes, that smells like Dad. Let's get that one. He definitely has like his signature scent. The second that I smelled this, I was like, oh my gosh, that smells like Dad. This is what I call nightcap. This has top notes of bergamot and orange zest, middle notes of bourbon, clove, and peppercorn lavender, and then bottom notes of amberwood, leather, and woody smooth musks. And I love this scent. It's like a sharp scent more than the chocolate suede. The chocolate suede is more of a scent that like will hug you and is like warm and like comforting. This definitely is one of my favorite scents. This and Laundry Day are my two favorite scents. So those are all of my scents. As far as how they are packaged, I try to be as sustainable and as eco-friendly as I possibly could, which is the reason why I didn't want to do the clamshell packaging. So I did do them in the, like I said, in the Snap Bar molds, the little chocolate molds. And then these are glassine bags, which are made of 100% wood pulp. These are not completely waterproof though, so make sure that you keep these in a dry place. They are grease resistant, air resistant, all of that, so they keep them fresh. Even the stickers that I use, I get from online labels. The stickers are made of recycled material. Pretty much all of my packaging is eco-friendly. It's either made out of recycled material, or it is curbside recyclable. As far as what comes in each package, so obviously you get your wax melt, but I wanted to have a couple of little freebies to put in there as well. So fun fact, when I was thinking about starting a business and starting an Etsy shop, I initially thought about doing stickers, but then I realized that I'm not an artist and that I don't know that I can actually create my own stickers, which is what I would want to do if I was going to sell them. So I, decided to go another direction, but I still wanted to make some stickers for y'all. So I do have a couple that are going to be like freebie stickers that are in every package. So I did make this sticker right here. This Hello Sunshine is in my handwriting. This is my first sticker that you will get in your package. And then I also made a sticker for each of the wax melts. So for instance, here is the blueberry pancake sticker. I was like so proud of myself when I did that. You will get whatever sticker matches the wax melt that you got. So if you had gotten a blueberry wax melt, you would get the blueberry pancakes sticker. So you get a Hello Sunshine sticker as well as a wax melt sticker. I also wanted to give out samples in each package. So I do have the option in which this is explained in my Etsy shop on the listing in one of the images. I put a little infographic kind of explaining it. It's also in the description of each listing. You get to choose what kind of sample and what scent you would like as your sample, as your free sample. So let's say that you ordered a peach state and a blueberry pancake, but you're really wondering what nightcap smells like, but you don't really want to invest in it yet because you don't know if you'll like it. So you can just write in the little personalization box that you want a nightcap sample, and this is what you will get. I thought I would keep with the sunshine, and each sample comes in the shape of a little sun. It's so cute. There's one sample per order. So if you don't pick one yourself, you will still get a sample. It will just be of my choosing. So as far as when this will launch, my Etsy shop will be launching at 8 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, March 8th. I already knew that I wanted to launch in March, and then I was looking at the calendar and I noticed that March 8th is International Women's Day. So I'm like, perfect. On my Etsy shop, I will have a link to my Etsy shop in the description down below. You can go ahead and go to it. It's a shop that's already there. If you want to favorite the shop so you can come back to it on launch day, you can do so. But it does not have any listings yet as of right now. My listings are not active yet. They will become active on Tuesday, March 8th. So I think that is it. I think I have answered all the unasked questions. But if you do have any other questions, any further questions, definitely feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you guys, I'm thinking about doing like a video every once in a while on this, on wax melt making, candle making, small business, etc. kind of informational videos, maybe vlogs or videos showing the process. So if there is anything specific that you would like to see, that you have questions about, leave those down in the comments and I would love to do a video about them. I am so excited. Thank you so much for watching. If you are watching and have watched for this long, I thank you so much for watching. I am so excited about this new venture, this new path that I am on. I'm really looking forward to it. I am happy about it. I've been very happy the last couple of months. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video every Tuesday and Thursday. Give this a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.